of Effingham goes. Minimal amount of rain earlier in the day. The field looks pretty good, and as long as we don't get anything during gameplay, we shouldn't have too much of an effect on footing and stuff. Now, it is breezy. The wind is definitely blowing, and so, Effingham has thrown the ball quite a bit these first 2 weeks, and it's certainly going to be a factor for them.
Without a doubt, it's blowing from the north, so we'll see what happens here over the course of the game, what factor that has. Officials tonight, referee is Bob Holzhauser, the umpire Mike Eves, the line judge Jim Broadway, the head linesman Ryan Bundy, and the back judge is Greg Faulkner. Those are our officials for tonight's game.
And the announcement just was that Mount Zion is going to get the football first, so they will receive a kick, and that's kind of how it has gone so far for Effingham. I think that they have been on defense to start every game so far.
Coach Mack always wanted to defer, and get the ball to start second half. Coach Hefner, it's okay with him if he gets the ball first and you have a chance to get a lead early.
I was going to say, I didn't hear who won the toss, but I'm going to guess that if Mount Zion's got the football first, Effingham probably didn't win it.
Yes, I think that's a good supposition. Effingham, as we said, 0-2. They lost 26-19 opening night to Breeze Mater Dei. Good ball game. Both teams played well. And then, of course, last week's game got out of hand. Taylorville scored a lot in the fourth quarter, 64-20 the final. But, it is what it is. To use a phrase I never like to use. Meanwhile, Mount Zion again beat Bartonville Limestone up in the Peoria area 12-6 in their opener, and then beat Lincoln last week in their conference opener 13-3. So, I'm excited about this game. I think we could have a lot of fun tonight. Hearts will be going right to left if you're looking at your personal listening device, north to south if you're a geographical person. So they are kicking it with the wind to begin this one. A lot of other good football games over the course of the evening. We'll keep you up to date. Brian Dust will have loads of scores in CJ's videotaping the game. It'll be up a little later in the week. And we are ready to rock and roll on 97.9 XFM, WXEF in Effingham. It's 7 o'clock, or really darn close to it. And I think we're ready for kickoff. Good crowd on hand. Thanks, everybody who came out and are listening here at the stadium. If you're still on the way, there's room for you. There's the kickoff. High and deep, end over end. It's taken at about the 10-yard line by Mount Zion. They try to go up the middle of the field, then they curve a little bit back to the far side, and it's returned out near the 30-yard line. The return man for the Braves, number 25, Bryson Bartles, a sophomore, and he took it right about the 10 and returns it close to the 30. Let's see, they're going to set it down at the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 28 for Mount Zion. And good to have you with us tonight. Next week, we finally hit the road. And
boy, do we.
Yeah, no kidding. We're going to Lincoln next week. We go to Macomb the next week. And we go to Mahomet the next week. So frequent flyer miles, no doubt about it. Ashton Summers is the quarterback for Mount Zion. From the gun, he throws, and he threw it too high. His receiver over on the far sideline got a hand on it, but it was way too high. Falls incomplete, and that's how this one gets started.
Keep an eye and an ear out for Sage Davis, though, in the backfield for Mount Zion. He's a junior running back, and he had 200 yards or so in their last game. He is a guy that they're going to go to frequently. As we mentioned, Summers, the sophomore, back there in the backfield.
6 foot, 210. Has some serious size. There's a high snap, but it's corralled by the quarterback. There's the handoff. Boy, the Hearts had him stuffed for a loss. As it is, he only got about a yard or two out of the deal. As Sage Davis carries to the far side, they're going to give him right to the 30. So a gain of 2, and it's 3rd and 8.
Well earned
in on the stop there. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I did, but I was going to say a lot of contact in the backfield. Davis managed to push through a little bit, but pretty good containment for the Hearts, setting up a 3rd and long here.
So Logan Arndt on the stop, and it's 3rd and 8. Staying in the shotgun, Ashton Summers looking to throw. It's across the middle. It's incomplete. Off the hands of the intended receiver, who I think was Drew London, and it's off his hands incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th and 8.
Good pressure in the backfield for this Effingham defense. Good push from the line. I think Summers had to get rid of that one a little more quickly than he wanted to. He sailed both of his throws on this opening possession, and they've got their punt team out.
So it's just shy of the 30, and Mount Zion to punt, and the Hearts know they're punting against the wind here. Oh, and the ball gets through the punter. He now tries to pick it up, and down he goes, and the ball might be loose, and Effingham might have it. They're going to have it regardless.
Yep.
But it's Hearts football, and they're inside the Mount Zion 15-yard line to start this drive.
So poor Braden Hiley, who is their punter, number 9, he's going to get credit for a whole lot of lost yardage on a rushing play there, as that snap was low. He couldn't get it to kick off, and it's all the way back inside the 15.
Call it the 13, so from the 30 to the 13, he gets tagged with that 17-yard loss, and the Hearts have excellent field position, their first possession of the night. First and 10 at Mount Zion's 13-yard line. Just underway. Nice job by the defense, and the fumble on the punt, and the Hearts have it in great shape. Landon Wolf up under center here on first and 10. Looking to hand it off. He does. It's Kendall Ballman up the middle, and Kendall got a little before he's driven back. So the Hearts, nothing fancy there, ran it up the gut from the 13. The spot is at the 11, a gain of 2, and it's 2nd and 8.
Really like to take advantage of this early great field position. You know, get that mistake and capitalize on it right away, get yourself out to a lead. Definitely be some wind in your sails on this breezy night.
And speaking of wind, he's throwing with the wind, and that'll be something Landon will have to consider, because sometimes the too much wind will help the ball sail when you try to pass. So we'll see what happens here. 2nd and 8. There's the handoff again. It's Ballman. Nice block on the left side. He gets it inside the 10. Then they stop him. Got it to about the 8-yard line. From the 11 to the 8, a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd and 5.
Yeah, you're right. There was a lot of space to run through for a second. About the time he hit that hole, the secondary collapsed on him and kept that from getting out of hand. But obviously, Effingham deep in their territory, they're going to have a couple more plays to run here to get these last 5 yards.
Busher over here, split to the near side. And then they've got another man tight to the right, to the far side. Busher's open in the end zone. Can they get him the ball? It's caught instead out here by the Hearts fullback, and it's 1st and goal inside the 5. Stoneburner with the catch, and he took it inside the 5 to the 1-yard line, and the Hearts have it 1st and goal at Mount Zion's, well, let's see. Yep, 1-yard line. So from the 8 to the 1, a gain of 7 on that pass play between the Hearts, Landon Wolf, and Jacob Stoneburner.
Now they go into an I formation here. Ballman probably going to get it.
Handoff, Ballman driving and diving, falling forward. He should be in. Let's see if the officials agree with me. There's the touchdown. Touchdown Effingham. 1-yard run, Kendall Ballman, and the Hearts take the early lead, as they did last week, 6-0. The score comes with 9:15 to go in the opening quarter. On the 1-yard touchdown run by Kendall Ballman. We heard we had big numbers on Georgia last week as far as listenership.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'll bet they're listening tonight. Going to kick for 1 here. The try for the extra point. Good snap, good placement. Kicks up, looks good to me. The officials agree, and it's 7-0 Effingham right out of the gate. So the fumble leads to a touchdown. 9:15 to go, opening quarter on Military Appreciation Night here at Effingham. It's Effingham 7, on Zion nothing, on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
All right, ready for the kickoff here after the Hearts score the touchdown. Kickoff from the 40, lands just outside the 20, goes out of bounds, so there's the flag. And Mount Zion will have pretty good field position to start this drive. 4 plays, 13 yards on the scoring drive. Took just a minute 46. Again, there was a fumble on the snap regarding the punt that Mount Zion tried to get away. And the Hearts recovered the football at the 13-yard line. So the ball's set down at the 35 after the penalty for the ball going out of bounds on the kickoff. 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at their own 35-yard line.
Von Angel's first kickoff was 51 yards inside the 10. That one came off the foot a little bit awkwardly, and honestly, probably better field position here than if they'd been able to return the short one.
From the shotgun, Mount Zion, there's a handoff. They go to the far side, and a good gain on first down, near a first down, as Sage Davis got the ball. The big junior ran to the far side, and decent gain on first down. Out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
7 yards, and set themselves up with a little better second down position. Remember, they threw a couple of times on their first possession and didn't complete either one.
Mason Hasty on the stop for the Hearts. There's the snap. Handoff again to Davis, and he gets the first down just out across the 45-yard line. So he got just enough for the first. Caleb Keeney got the stop, but not before the first down. Ball's placed just across the 45-yard line. So a new set of downs here at the 46 for Effingham. 7-0 Effingham. 8.5 to go in the opening quarter. Again from the shotgun, there's the handoff. And boy, the Hearts shot the gap that time, and down goes Davis. And what a nice effort by Gage Franklin. Gage shot the gap, timed it just right, and took down Davis for a loss.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody touched Gage on his way through. They pushed that all the way back to the 43, so lost 3 on the play. He just came through untouched.
That'll make it 2nd and 13 now for the Braves at their own 43. They stay in the shotgun offense. Fake the handoff, throw across the middle, got a man there, and he caught it. Holy cow. There were 2 defenders there for Effingham. Mount Zion makes the catch. It's complete to Effingham's 25-yard line. That's Drew London that caught that ball. Heck of a catch against 2 defenders.
He's a 6'3" sophomore, Drew London. 6'3", 210 pounds, a big boy, but he got behind the Effingham defense, a couple of guys, and got that first down.
32-yard completion to the Mount Zion, to the Effingham 25-yard line. Wow. This is a very young Mount Zion football team. We'll talk about that in a minute. There's a handoff. Davis runs to the far side. Good head of steam up, but the Hearts, I think, eventually drove him out of bounds about the 20. So a lot of lateral movement, but he didn't get too far down the field. We'll double check here. Maybe did better than I think. Yeah, it's inside the 20 to the 19-yard line, so a gain of 6, and it's 2nd and 4. So the Hearts just scored. Now Mount Zion's on the roll. Boy, that big pass play, what a huge difference that was. Let's see what happens here on 2nd and 4. Inside the Hearts' 20-yard line. Another snap, going to throw. The Hearts shoot the gap. Down the quarterback goes, and the throw is incomplete as a result. Who was it who got in there that time? Is it Gage again? Gage Franklin, yes, got inside again. And it was a case where Summers just did get rid of the football before he got pasted.
He got rid of it, but it didn't have anything on it, and Effingham got a hand on that pass as it hung up in the air for quite some time, not able to intercept. But, yeah, they've gotten in the backfield a little bit at times. Just got to string a couple big defensive plays together here.
Incompletion stops the clock with 7:32. Here's a handoff to Davis. He goes up the middle, and he gets near the 15-yard line and near the first down, and they do indicate it is a first down. So he got enough. Sage Davis gets it to the 16-yard line. So from the 20 to the 16, a gain of 4, and that was enough for a first down. So first down, and it's right at the Hearts' 15-yard line. So I guess a little more than I thought. Extra yard there. So 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at the Hearts 15. There's the snap, throwing to the near side, and he threw it away. Holy cow. They checked to make sure that ball went out of bounds because it might have been a live football dependent upon where it ended up, because both the Mount Zion and the Effingham kids ran after that football.
And it is going to come back because it was a lateral pass. It was behind the line of scrimmage. He was throwing it backwards, went out of bounds, and it's going to be pushed back to the 23-yard line. So they just lost 8 yards on that play.
That worked well. 2nd and 18. Worked well for the Hearts.
So I guess the 8-yard loss has to be pinned on the quarterback there, as he's the only one who touched it.
Correct. So 2nd and 18. The ball's back to the Hearts 23 now. That makes it a little less tenuous. They work from the shotgun early in this game. There's a handoff again to Davis. Tried to get him a gap, and the Hearts had none of that. He might have got it to the 20. Let's see about where they spotted. Yeah, well, maybe they're going to give him inside the 20. Sorry for my indecisiveness. Yeah, right on the 20. Gain of 3. And that'll make it 3rd and 14.
It'll be 3rd and 14 from the 19.
It's kind of, well, it's
20.
It's between the 19 and 20. It's kind of equidistant between them, honestly.
I didn't get my micrometer out, so.
Either way.
Do they still have those?
I don't, I'm not 100% sure I know what you're even talking about.
3rd and 4. Thank you for that honest answer. 3rd and 14, Hearts jump. Doggone. There's 5 yards that the Hearts didn't want to give up, but they did. Jump, got a little gunny there.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Problem with that is that it was probably a passing situation for Mount Zion, and now gets him a little closer to that 1st down line, and the way Davis has been running the ball, a little more doable for him.
Yeah, you just get the feeling he's going to break one, don't you? So it's 3rd and 9 now at the Hearts 14. So it's a lot of yardage, but they're awfully close to the goal line. They fake a handoff. They're going to throw it, and it's off balance, and ball hits the turf, and it's 4th down. They tried to get Summers a little more time. He rolled out to the far side, but in rolling out, he had to get rid of it because the Hearts were pursuing, and that didn't give him an opportunity to get anything on the throw, hence the incompletion. And it's 4th and 9. They'll go for it this close. I was going to try a field goal.
They brought their kicker on. Jace Dameron is number 4. He's going to try this field goal. Basically a 25-yarder is what we're looking at here.
32-yard attempt.
Goes been placed at the 21, so about a 31-yard attempt here. So this would get him a little closer. Left-footed kicker. See about the snap here. It's a good one. Placement, kicks up, line drive, and he hooked it to the right. Yeah, missed it.
Kick is no good.
Side saddle kicker, or sidewinder kicker, and pulled it to the right. So the field goal try from 32 is unsuccessful, and the Hearts still have a shutout going. 6:02 to go, opening quarter. Hearts will be getting the ball. 7-0 Effingham on 97.9 XFM. So after the field goal, the Hearts got the football. 1st and 10 at their 14. Pass incomplete. They try it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass is too high, and it's incomplete. And now all of a sudden it's 3rd and 10. This drive isn't going to last very long.
Well, that first pass play could have very well been a touchdown. It was a long throw down the field to Tristan Duncan. He had a step on his man. Throw hit him in stride, but he was reaching up over his shoulders and got his hands on it, just could not pull it in. He was about at the 40-yard line. Effingham starting on its own 20, so good 40 yards downfield, and man, it was so close, but no cigar.
And that pass attempt, Cam Calvert, too high. He tried to gather it in, couldn't. That stops the clock with 5:51 to go in the first. Sorry, I missed that first down. Going to try on 3rd and 10. They throw it out in the flats. It's caught by Duncan, but down he goes at about the 20-yard line. So they get a little bit of yardage, but certainly not nearly enough for a first down. So it's 4th down for the Hearts, and they'll be having to kick it out of here.
Another short throw, pretty high. Duncan had to really sky for that one. By the time he landed, just no chance to get any run after catch.
14 to the 21, a gain of 7. So it's 4th down and 9, and they'll be punting it away. Good snap. Time, kicks up, good kick. Out about midfield, it now rolls into Mount Zion territory at about their 47-yard line, and Logan Brown gets down there and grabs it and tags it out. So Mount Zion, pretty good field position after the Hearts unable to capitalize on the good on the opportunity after they had the missed field goal on the part of Mount Zion. So 5:09 to go, opening quarter, 7-0 Hearts. Mount Zion has it 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line to start this drive. Next week we go to Lincoln, play the Railers. First time Effingham will have played Lincoln in football, and it's a long haul. I'll just tell you right now, it's a long haul. We went up there for basketball this last school year, and we'll have it, though. 7 o'clock start time. They're going to run it up under center, and they have a new quarterback out there. That is Matt Carpenter. He's up under center, and he throws it deep, and the Hearts have to play defense, and they do, and knock the pass loose. It falls incomplete, but Carpenter's got a pretty good arm on him.
Well, and here's the deal. Summers took another shot at the end of that last drive, and was a little slow getting up, and so I think still some ill effects from that hit, and so a new quarterback in the game for Mount Zion.
Kendall Ballman, nice job back there defensively, went right up with a receiver and knocked it away. So it's 2nd and 10. Mount Zion still with the ball at their 46-yard line. High snap, quarterback has to grab it, and down he goes. Holy cow, there was nowhere for him to hide because he had to go up and secure the football. That gave the Hearts, Haven Prather, plenty of time to get in there and lower the boom. It's marked back at Mount Zion's 40, a loss of 6, and so now it's 3rd and 16.
And we've seen a lot of those mistakes from Mount Zion come home to roost and cost them some serious field position and really possibly cost them the points that are on the board for Effingham.
So 3rd and 16, they're going to throw. Here come the Hearts. He gets the pass away. It's complete. Boy, he dove away from a couple of defenders, but down he goes just shy of midfield. It won't be enough for a first down as the secondary came up and did a good job, and Mason Hasty is credited with the tackle. They advanced it from their 40 to their 49, so a pass play of 9 yards. And that will make it 4th and 7. And it looks like Mount Zion's going to punt it away. Kendall Ballman back to receive here. They are punting against the wind, which is considerable tonight. There's the punt. Kind of got it off the end of the foot. Kendall's going to let it go, and it goes out of bounds. And the Hearts will get decent position out of it.
At their 26-yard.
They'll mark it at the 26-yard line. So Effingham will have it 1st and 10 at their 26. That's an improvement of 12 yards from the last possession. So 7-0 Effingham. Hearts capitalized on a Mount Zion mistake and scored early on their first possession. Now it's 3:44 left in the first quarter. And let's see what the Hearts can do as they get it back 1st and 10 at their 26.
And for Mount Zion, just to get the snap and get the punt off was an improvement over the last time they tried to do that. And so they do reverse the field somewhat.
Hearts line up in the eye. The ball got loose, but Wolf gets it back, and now that kind of broke everything up, and the Hearts have a first down on the rush. It's out near the 40-yard line, and Logan Brown happy to see that happen. So Brown from the 26 to the 39, a gain of 13 yards, and it's a new set of downs for the Hearts. Hearts looking for their first win of the season, heading on the road next week. Again, Wolf under center. Boy, Brown looking for some room, and he finally dove across the 40 and got a couple of yards out of the deal. Let's see where they set it down, just out across the 40. Call it the 41, so gain of 2, and it's 2nd and 8.
It'll be gain of 2 at the...
It's okay to take some time on a drive. Just keep pushing it forward. That's the bottom line. Wolf again up under center, looking to throw this time. Rolling to the near side. Got a man out here. Pass is caught out over the 40-yard, or inside the 45-yard line. Nice grab. Jacob Briggerman with the reception for Effingham. First down for the Hearts. It's complete to Mount Zion's 42-yard line, so from 142 to the other 42. That's 16 yards. I can do that math. And the Hearts with a new set of downs. Hearts little by little just incorporated another little wrinkle each week. There's a handoff. Brown, good run, got it inside the 40. Good gain on first down.
Yeah, going back to that throw, Landon rolling out, throwing it on the run, put a good, accurate toss on it. Probably his best throw of the night.
42 to the 38, a gain of 4 at 2nd and 6.
At least his best throw on a complete pass, because I'll tell you, he made a pretty nice throw in that last possession that just wasn't completed.
2nd and 6, Wolf, handoff, Brown. Ooh, he got decked. Nost yardage on that one. Nice job by Mount Zion's Egan Bender, got in there and upended him. So it's back to the 39, a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 9.
Loss of a yard on the play brings up.
Not 3rd and 9, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 7.
Yeah. Sorry, looked at the scoreboard. It says 3rd and 9. It isn't. 3rd and 6 or 7. At the 39 of Mount Zion. Wolf's going to stay up under center, see what the Hearts can do to get this first down converted. Going to throw. Got a man there. There's a flag. It's caught by Calbert. Cam falls forward. I think he got the first down if this penalty's on Mount Zion.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see any movement on the line for Effingham, but it does appear that the Hearts are not moving up.
They don't look happy, do they?
Yeah, they don't.
Flag was thrown.
Was holding against the Hearts.
All right, so somebody held after the snap. And so this one will come back. Let's get the interpretation here from our officials.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty for the spot foul. Replay 3rd down.
Okay, the flag was thrown at the 40, so they'll mark it back to midfield. So 1 yard loss on the play, and then a 10-yard walk-off on the hold. So it was at the 39, and now it's at midfield.
Takes it back to midfield.
So 3rd and
down remains the same.
20.
It'll be
really.
3rd and 18.
Here's a snap. Wolf looking to throw. Boy, has some time. Now he's got to run. He's still on his feet. He got away from a tackler. He's near the 30, out of bounds, and I think the Hearts have the first down.
Boy, Mount Zion's coaches are going to look at that play on the film tomorrow and tear their defense apart because they had him wrapped up in the backfield. Instead, it is a first down.
So from the 50, a gain to the 31, a 19-yard gallop for Landon Wolf. And forget anything I ever said about the fact he can run.
He spun away. I'll tell you, he can break a tackle. That much is evident after that play. Spun away from a would-be tackler who really I thought had him wrapped up, and next thing you know, he's streaking down the left hash mark for a first down.
I sometimes forget he's 6'5" and 200 pounds. New set of downs. Logan Brown handoff. Good run going. He's inside the 25, and the Hearts near another first down.
And a play like that will continue to be scrutinized by a coaching staff if the Hearts continue to march it down the field. That was a big chunky yardage for Logan Brown there. Very close to another first down, in fact.
Got 8 to the 23. 2nd and 2. Hearts driving here, leading 7-0. Wolf handoff. Brown coming to the near side. Look at the hole. He's inside the 10, the 5. He goes down at the goal line. Is he in? Yes. Touchdown Effingham. And the fireworks explode across the field. Hearts score on a 23-yard gallop by number 23, Logan Brown.
You could see that they were out of sorts defensively on that play, and pretty evident as it developed because there was nobody home to stop him as he came around the left edge.
It's 13-0 Effingham. Hearts will kick for 1 here. Let's see what happens here. Good snap, placement, kick is short. I don't know if anybody got a hand on that or just what the score was there, but Bo Hefner's try for 1 is short. But the Hearts have extended the lead. 13-0 Effingham score with 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Kickoff hits at about the 15,
The Braves will take over
and goes out of bounds. And so it's another penalty on the Hearts, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at the 35. So that's where they'll set it up. 8 plays, 74 yards on the Hearts scoring drive. Took 3 minutes, 2 seconds off the clock, highlighted by Logan Brown's run from 23 yards out. The kick was no good, but the Hearts have extended their lead to 13-0 here with 42 seconds left in the first quarter.
Brown taking most of the carries on that drive and really came out of the gate strong. His first run of the night was 13 yards, and a little bit later puts that 23-yarder up. He's up to 49 for the evening.
Mount Zion runs it up the gut and out near the 40, as Sage Davis is the man who's getting most of the totes out of that backfield. They'll give him to the 39, so from the 35 to the 39, a gain of 4, and it's 2nd and 6.
I think Davis has taken every carry that was intended to be a running play. Both quarterbacks in the game for Mount Zion have been hit for a loss, and their punter had to corral a bad snap and took a rushing loss.
This will be the last play of the first quarter. Snap, handoff, Davis going to the far side, has a first down, still has a head of steam up, still on his feet. Somebody ought to tackle him, and nobody does. He stripped about 4 tackles, and it's a touchdown for Mount Zion.
Speaking of plays that are going to be scrutinized by a coaching staff on film the next day.
Holy cow, you got to wrap them up, guys.
There were, 4 or 5 Effingham kids got a hand on him down the sideline there, and nobody was able to bring him down. 61-yard touchdown run, and what an answer for the Braves.
That is disappointing. It looked like they had him stopped for a short gain. Instead, he scores on the last play of the first quarter. That'll be remembered. It's 13-6 as the Braves come back and score. 62 yards for the score, and that gets the Braves a little closer. Again, it came on the last play of the first quarter. Jace Dameron to try for 1 here on the kick. And they take their time. There's the snap, the placement, the kick's up. It's weak and off to the left. So he missed 2. After 1, Mount Zion draws closer here at Effingham on Military Appreciation Night. It's Effingham 13, Mount Zion 6 on 97.9 XFM. Just took it for granted somebody was going to make that tackle, and apparently I wasn't the only person that took that for granted. And Sage Davis galloped 62 yards down the sideline for a touchdown. 2 plays, 65 yards, took the last 42 seconds of the first quarter. Kick was no good, but Mount Zion's within 13-6, and boy, that's one that you could look back on, not fondly. It is Military Appreciation Night. At halftime, I'm going to give you a list of individuals related to kids and coaches on the Hearts football team. It's a nice, long list. There's one kicked out of bounds again, this time by Dameron.
Dameron's kick goes out of
So
bounds.
that'll give the Hearts the ball at the 35.
Penalty flag.
It was a little bit deeper, and it took a little bit longer to sneak out of bounds, but Yvonne Angel, he's had his last 2 kicks go out of bounds for the Hearts. And this time, Dameron eventually lets that one slip out of bounds, and so instead of fielding it at maybe the 10, 15-yard line, Effingham is going to get to bring it out and start at 35.
And I don't know. The wind very well may have something to do with it because it is blowing, let's see, near side to far side, and that would push the kicks that we've seen that direction. And so you got to adjust for the windage. Last week, again, it was limp as a dish rag, that flag on the north end of the field. Tonight, it's just howling. But no rain. No rain. Tomorrow, it's going to rain all day. Wolf up under center. 1st and 10 at the 35, coming to the near side. That's Ballman, and Kendall gets it out near the 40 before they take him down. I think they'll give him 4 to the 39. And it's 2nd and 6.
Pretty good little cutback for Ballman to pick up a couple extra yards on the end of that run. And for Effingham, you want to get an answer here. Mount Zion answered with a big play, and now you just need to answer the answer.
You just get the feeling that these kids are getting a little more wind in their sails. Something to say on a windy night, I guess. But they just are playing with more confidence offensively. Handoff up the gut. Ballman again. Kendall gets out near the 43-yard line, and the Hearts are near a first down.
So after Logan Brown almost exclusively carried the ball that last possession, Kendall Ballman getting back in the action a little bit. That's his 5th carry of the night.
Call it the 43. 4-yard gain, and it's 3rd and 2.
Long 2 from the 43.
CJ tells me up top it is sprinkling. Thank you, CJ. He's up videotaping the game, so he can keep us up to date about that. So the ball's at the 43, 3rd and 2. Big play here early in the game. Landon Wolf the snap. Here's a handoff. Look at Ballman. He's got all kinds of territory inside the Mount Zion 45, and the Hearts get the first down. From the 43, the Hearts get it to Mount Zion's 39, so that's 18 yards.
44, actually.
44-yard line, pardon me.
Effingham at the Brave, 44.
It's a 13-yard pickup for Kendall Ballman, which is still pretty good.
You bet. New set of downs for the Hearts. 10.5 to go, 2nd quarter. Hearts in front, 13-6 and driving. Wolf, handoff. Ballman goes to the far side. Look at the room he has. Holy cow, he's got the first down. Tries to cut back. Can't, but he gets it inside Mount Zion's 35-yard line, and that's enough for a first down.
Ballman is doing some good stuff with his body on this possession where he takes the handoff and fakes one direction, cuts it back, and he's really getting the defense to bite on it and buying himself a lot of extra space. This one's inside the 35. That was, what, a 34?
Gain of 11.
Yep, 11-yard pickup.
44 to the 33, a gain of 11. And it's a new set of downs for the Hearts. 10 minutes left, 2nd quarter. Effingham in front, 13-6. And Wolf's been working up under center pretty much all night. There's a handoff, I think. Ballman again up the gut. Got a little. Got near the 30-yard line. Maybe the 31. That's where the side official sets up. So from the 33 to the 31, a gain of 2, and it's 2nd and 8.
So after some success going off tackle on either side of the line, this time they try the middle, and Mount Zion plugs it up pretty well.
Next week we go to Lincoln. So get ready. Get some really good music to help you along, or listen online to the station. Throwing. Wolf out in the flats. Nice catch by Cam Calver. Good run after the catch inside the 20. And the Hearts have another first down. Good grab. That wasn't an easy catch. It was down about his knees. And nice job of turning and running after the catch. He gets it to the 19. From the 31 to the 19, a gain of 12. And a new first down for Effingham. 9:15 to go, 2nd quarter. Wolf ready on 1st and 10. Handoff. That's Brown. Drives and dives. And got a couple of yards out of the deal.
Not surprising to see Brown take this carry, as Ballman took a pretty good shot the last time he ran the football, and they getting him a breather, so Logan takes back over.
Gain of 1 to the 18 brings up 2nd.
All right, they're going to give him 1 yard to the 18 at 2nd and 9. But the 18, that's the good part. Hearts starting to smell some pay dirt here. Lined up in the eye again, and somebody moved in the Hearts backfield. I think Brown might have jumped, and it's going to come back.
Well, there was some
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Official
Still 2nd down.
was right by Logan, too. Just flinched an inch. So that'll come back 5 yards.
Some movement on the Mount Zion side of the line, I think, might have initiated that. Nobody coming across the line, of course, but just somebody flinching a little bit and getting an offensive lineman jumpy.
Well, they got away with it. 18 back to the 23, 5-yard walk-off, and now it's 2nd and 14. Let's see what happens back in the shotgun now. Wolf, snap, rolling to the near side, looking, gets rid of it. Nice catch out there. And it's grabbed by Dylan Busher. He's inside the 10. Hearts have it 1st and goal. Good grab by the senior.
Wasn't sure that Landon was going to have enough time to get that pass off, as they had a defender in the backfield, kind of a missed block in the backfield, but he got rid of it and was able to keep those chains moving.
23 to the 6, a gain of 17 yards. 1st and goal for the Hearts at Mount Zion 6. Nice grab there. And the Hearts 1st and goal. Back up under centers. Wolf. Handoff. Brown. They grab him, but he gets it inside the 5. So a little positive yardage. Let's see where they spot this thing. Maybe right on the 5. Gain of 1. Second down and goal at the 5.
It's second and goal from the 5.
7:40 to go, second quarter. Hearts in front, 13-6 over Mount Zion. Mount Zion 2-0. The Hearts 0-2. Things could change. Too much movement on the line. Maybe there's a timeout here. Hearts sent a couple of guys in motion at the same time. Oh, it's a play clock. Okay, that's cool.
The problem was that Effingham had already gotten into formation, had a couple guys moving. Now they don't really know what to do, I don't think.
Coach says run that same play.
Okay.
So second and goal at the 5. Handoff. Nope, gonna throw. Looking and looking. Wolf's got a man there in the corner of the end zone. Caught, touchdown Effingham. Nice job. Boy, he had a lot of room. Is that Busher again?
No, it's Colin Weymouth. Number 88.
Colin Weymouth, the big tight end, makes the grab over in the far corner of the end zone.
19-6.
So it was 88, not 18.
I'll tell you, Colin was able to set up camp. He had a tent set up, a nice little campfire built, and then finally Landon able to make the throw to him, and he caught it for a 5-yard touchdown.
He did have that much time. You're exactly right. 7:16 to go second quarter. Kicking for 1. There's a foot in that one. That kick's good. So Bo Hefner blasts it home, and the Hearts extend the lead. It's 20-6 Effingham. 7:16 to go in the second quarter. Kickoff on the way in a minute on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering. Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Nice drive right after Mount Zion had scored 10 plays, 65 yards, 4:44 off the clock, highlighted by that 5-yard pass play from Wolf to Colin Weymouth. And Bo Hefner's kick for 1 is good, and the Hearts lead it 20-6 with 7:16 to go in the second quarter. That kickoff dies just inside the 30. Mount Zion falls on it out there. It was grabbed by Bryson Bartels
At the 29-yard line.
at the 29, and Mount Zion has it 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. They'll start this drive with 7:14 left in the second quarter. Military Appreciation Night. At halftime, we're going to mention the kids that are connected to the military. Cardinals got tied by the Tigers. It's 3-3 in the 5th, so the Tigers bounce back. Cubs are playing in the nation's capital again tonight, so we'll see if we can keep you up to date on that one, too. And, of course, the Braves are playing, the first place team in the National League East.
Yeah, they don't start for another hour. They're out in Arizona. I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning watching the game last night.
Attaboy. Attaboy. All right, Mount Zion, 1st and 10 at their own 29 to start this drive. Back in the gun, and a whistle. They take too much time.
Looks like maybe they do have a delay game, yeah.
Yep. By the way, Ashton Summers is back out there at quarterback for Mount Zion. He was lined up in a shotgun, and apparently they couldn't hear him.
This is his first possession back. Carpenter was out there for a couple of Mount Zion possessions, but yeah, Summers back in the game.
So a 5-yard walk-off back to the 24, and it's 1st and 15. There's the snap. Looking to throw as Summers, going deep across the middle and overthrew everybody. Holy cow.
Yeah, 5 yards too deep.
Incomplete.
The intended receiver was Jace Booker, and then the Hearts had somebody on him step for step, and that's Luke Spencer, and he overthrew both of them. So it's 2nd and 15 at the 24.
That was the first, if we go back to the delay game, the first penalty against the Braves in this game, and they moved, and so now they're facing a 2nd and long here.
You point out this stuff. Mount Zion scored 13 one game, 12 one game. The Hearts have already scored 20, and we're still in the first half. So you think about those things. They fake a handoff. They throw out in the flats. Nice run after the catch. They're close to a first down. Boy, nice catch. Ballman had to come up and make the stop. Good reception over there by Bryson Bartels, and it is just shy of a first. It's out to the 38-yard line, so from the 24 to the 38, they got 14. They needed 15. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Bartels coming out of the backfield there, had a nice head of steam built up, but still got to get a yard here.
From the shotgun, there's the snap, there's the handoff. They got the first down and then some. Make sure they get him down, and they do. Davis out across the 40, and Mount Zion gets the first down.
And Davis had a pretty pedestrian night going, 20 yards on 8 carries before that long touchdown run on the last possession, and now he's knocking on the door of 100.
And they say, well, I had that one big carry. Well, yeah, one big carry counted for a touchdown, so you can't take that stuff for granted. To the 43, a gain of 7. And it's a new set of downs for Mount Zion, and they run the ball. And Davis didn't get much there. He might have only gotten a yard. I don't think, well, they're going to give him to the 45.
Tackled by Austin Herbeth.
So a gain of 2. Austin Herbeth on the stop there for the Hearts. So it's 2nd and 8. Mount Zion at their own 45-yard line.
Just shy of the 45-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun again, Ashton Summers, the sophomore quarterback for Mount Zion, looking to throw. And here come the Hearts, and he loads it up deep, and he's got a man there, and it's through his hands, incomplete. Oh, man, one more step, he'd have been gone.
I'll tell you, number 11 on each team has had a long route where they got a ball that hit him in the hands. They just couldn't bring it in.
The intended receiver there for the Braves, Peter Brandon. Remember that name for the future. One more step, he'd have been gone. Luke Spencer did everything he possibly could for the Hearts. But the ball was thrown just a little long, so it's 3rd and 8.
A little long and had a little air underneath it.
Clock stops with 5:47 to go in the 2nd quarter. Back to throw from the shotgun. Yeah, he fakes a handoff, gonna throw, goes to the flats. Now he comes back deep, and he's got a man all alone. And can he get tackled? Yes. Nice reaction by Spencer to get back there. Otherwise, he was gone. But there was Peter Brandon. They came right back to the very same play. Faked a pass to the flats, threw it deep across the middle. It's caught inside the Hearts' 20-yard line. So from the 43 of Mount Zion, the ball ends up at the 17 of Effingham. And that is 50 yards, friends. Timeout, Hearts. 5:38 to go, 2nd quarter. Back in a minute on 97.9 XFM. All right. Timeout, Hearts back in. 5:38 to go in the 2nd. It's 20-6 Effingham. Mount Zion with the ball at Effingham's 17-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nope, they're going to run it. I don't know what they're going to do. They don't either, and down goes the quarterback for a sack. Carpenter was back to quarterback. And was that Caleb Keeney that got in there again? Austin Herbeth. Okay. They lost yardage. Carpenter was in at quarterback.
Back to the 18, making it 2nd and
for that play. Now we're going to have to watch play to play, I think. Anyway, the ball is down at the 17, so it's a ball at call it the 18, Dustin. 18, so it's a loss of 1, and it's 2nd and 11. They're going to try from the shotgun here. They fake the handoff. They do hand it off, and the guy's driving inside. And there's a late flag. He's very near the goal line. He's not in, but we'll see what this flag's about, as Jace Booker apparently was the ball carrier for Mount Zion.
Almost certain it's going to come back just based on the timing of the flag.
Looked like a hold. At least that's the scenario when a hold usually occurs. So this one's coming back. Flags out about the line of scrimmage. Well, just inside the 15s where the official picks it up. Here we go.
Holding offense. That's a penalty for repeat 2nd down.
So they'll walk it off now, the 10 yards And we'll get the spot, and then we'll know about the loss. They're going to set it down at the 24-yard line. So, Dustin, from the 18 to the 24. So they gained 4 from the 18 to the 14. Then the 10-yard walk-off back to the 24. So it's now 2nd and 17.
Remains the same. It'll be 2nd and 17.
But they're still at the Hearts' 24-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff up the gut. Not much this time. Good response by the Hearts that time. Sage Davis carried, and I don't think he made it to the 20. They'll set it down at the 21. So from the 24 to the 21, a gain of 3.
To the 22-yard line brings up 3rd.
So that'll make it 3rd and 15. Caleb Keeney on the stop there for the Hearts. Again from the shotgun, but they're working 3rd and 15 from the Hearts 22. Hearts jump, but let's see whether they were called off. I don't think so, but wishful thinking.
Grossman, defense, 5-yard penalty.
Still nowhere near a first down. They had it 3rd and 15, so now it's 3rd and 10. And the football moved up to the 16 of Effingham. 17, pardon me.
4th penalty of the night for Effingham. They've been assessed 25 yards worth.
I don't know what they're hearing. They haven't been gunny like this early in the season with all these jumping offsides. So it's 3rd and 10, but they're at the Hearts 17. Let's see what happens here. They try to get the Hearts to jump again. There's a lot of movement there in the backfield, but they don't. There's the snap. Here come the Hearts. There's the pass. It's caught. Down he goes for a loss. The ball's loose. Hearts may have it. Let's see whether Effingham ends up with this football. It is going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
No, they do move it up. They've got it up to the...
It'll be 4th down.
Okay, they did make the catch, and then they gave him credit for the catch. The ball came loose, but Mount Zion must have recovered it. It's at the 19. So they lost yardage on the play from the 17 back to the 19, so it's 4th and 12 now. So it was a complete pass for a 2-yard loss.
It was Jace Booker back there that made the catch.
So they're going for it, obviously, this deep in the Hearts territory, and they decide they'll call time. Hearts did not jump, so Mount Zion calls time. 2:53 to go before halftime here at Effingham. It's Effingham 20, Mount Zion 6 on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
4th and 12 at the 19 of Effingham. Mount Zion's down 2 touchdowns. This would be a huge stop here for the Hearts. So 4th and 12 for Mount Zion at the Hearts 19 from the shotgun. Looking to throw. Cross the middle. Got a man there. He's wide open and a touchdown for Mount Zion. Holy cow.
Just got lost in the shuffle. That's Jace Booker who caught that last pass before the timeout, and this time he just ran free and clear. Nobody picked him up, and it's a 19-yard touchdown.
That was easy, frankly.
Yeah.
19-yard touchdown pass makes it 20-12. See whether they go for 2. They've had a tough time with their kicking game, on extra points anyway. So, score comes with 2:47 to go. Man, the Hearts had him 4th down. He had a mile of space there in the end zone.
Yeah, I think something in the coverage definitely got broken there. I don't think he just outran somebody. I don't think anyone picked him up.
They're going to go for 2. Makes sense. Pass complete, and he gets away from the defender, and he takes it in for 2. So they decide the kicking game's not going well. We'll throw for 2, and that is, I'm waiting for him to turn around so I can tell you who it is. I may never get to tell you, but I'm going to wait until, by golly, he turns around. There he is. He is number 18. That's Drew London. He caught it for 2. So it's 20-14, and the Hearts crowd's kind of quiet. They thought things were going real well there. 2:47 left in the second quarter, and we'll just keep it here, Brian. Speaking of Brian Dust will have a double armload full of scores at the half and call, of course, all of Dustin's stats, and that will give me the opportunity to also recap the scoring. And Dustin, how about that drive?
Yeah, the drive was 11 plays and 76 yards for Mount Zion. Took 4 minutes and 29 seconds, so very similar to the drive that Effingham had just put together, and between the two of them, they chewed up most of the second quarter clock.
Certainly was a big boy drive. And we decided, yes, that it was the receiver on the touchdown pass.
Jace Booker. Yes.
All right, and then they threw to London for 2. And it's 20-14. And we're ready for the kickoff by the Braves. And it's hammered down the middle. And it's on the hop, and now it takes a lousy hop for Mount Zion and goes out of bounds, and that'll bring it back out to the 35 for the Hearts.
Yeah, Kendall Ballman was deep, and he looked that one out of bounds. At that point, he didn't want to try to pick it up anyway because it had rolled for a while. He wasn't going to have much room to run, but it did trickle across the line. So kind of a similar story for both of these kickers, and Effingham's going to get it out to the 35.
Is that our 4th kickoff that's gone out of bounds?
Yep, two each.
Holy cow. So 2:47 left in the second quarter. You'd love to see whether the Hearts can bounce back again. They did this after Mount Zion's last score, came right back and scored one of their own. 20-14 Effingham with 2:47 left in the second quarter. Hearts have 2 timeouts left. Well, each team has 2 timeouts left here in this first half.
Score or not, you'd like to hold on to the football through the end of the quarter here if you can.
Heard that. Landon Wolf, handoff, nothing. In fact, the Hearts lost yardage on first down. Mount Zion expected to run 2.
On the carry.
Kendall Ballman got it for a loss. From the 35, they'll mark it at the 34, 30, sorry. Indecisive Greg. 33, let's call it. He lost 2. 2nd and 12. Ballman won't like that, but
a loss of a yard.
He did.
Last play brings up 2nd and 11 from
It's the first time that Ballman's been hit for a loss. He's had some tough sledding today, some short games, but never had been taken down for a loss before that.
Landon Wolf under center, thrown out here in the flats, caught by Cam Calber. Can he get a run after the catch? Good pursuit by Mount Zion. They run him out of bounds. It's complete, but not for much.
And it stops the clock since he got pushed out of bounds.
So it's going to be 3rd and several. Complete to the 38. So from the 33 to the 38, a gain of 5. So it's 3rd and about 7 or 8. Right at the 38-yard line. Hearts have 2 timeouts. 2:02 to go before the half.
Landon Wolf has completed 7 of 9 passes, but yet Calber's the first player to have a second reception, spreading it around quite a bit.
Absolutely. 3rd and 7 from the gun. Wolf rolling to the near side, to the far side. Here they come. He got away. There's the pass. It is caught, and they've got a first down into Mount Zion territory. I think that's Dylan Busher. Yes, it is. Senior with a nice catch, but good work by Landon Wolf to stay alive until he could get the throw.
And I want to give Kendall Ballman some credit. Threw a heck of a block in the backfield, had a DB coming at him, and he put a shoulder into a much bigger player and slowed him down and gave Wolf the room he needed to roll out.
So Wolf to Busher to the 46 of Mount Zion. That is a gain of 16 yards. And the new set of downs for the Hearts with 1:39 to go before halftime. Wolf's going to stay in the gun here on 1st and 10. Low snap, but he has it, looking to throw across the middle. Here comes Mount Zion, and down goes Wolf. Wow. They got there in a hurry. And with one man beside him, it's hard to take 3 or 4 guys on. So it's a loss back to Effingham's, 40. Well, we've got something else going on.
There's a flag out there.
Eligible receiver downfield on the offense.
So
he was getting ready to say penalty declined, but then stopped, and there's a little more discussion between officials.
This is the TED Talk on a penalty here. Let's see what the summation of this is. They put the ball down at Effingham's 44. They're still talking.
I want to know how an ineligible receiver had time to get downfield on that play.
Waving it off. Waving it off.
I was going to say, how in the world?
So anyway, it's at the 44.
Still a loss of 10 yards for Effingham.
I think if I was Mount Zion, I would have declined the penalty anyway.
Yeah.
Because on that much of a loss. So it's back to Effingham's 44, and it's 2nd and 20 now. Hearts still have 1:20 to go, and they still have 2 timeouts. From the shotgun, low snap, Wolf coming to the near side. Here comes Mount Zion, too. He gets rid of it, and he throws it out of bounds, which was a very intelligent decision.
Wolf throws it out of bounds
because there was nothing, and he had several people in white uniforms coming after him.
Yeah, their pass rush has been a little stouter on this possession, so some Effingham's going to have to figure out what adjustment has Mount Zion made defensively that they're able to get a man coming clean into the backfield and make sure that they get a block on him.
To Dustin's earlier point that you'd love to run out the half if you can't score, there's 1:14 left, and it's 3rd and 20, so something special is going to have to happen, because that would be great if you could run it out and keep Mount Zion from getting another bite at the apple. Wolf from the shotgun on 3rd and 20. He's got some time looking across the middle. Caught for a first down to the 35 of Mount Zion. Nice catch out there by Duncan. That was pretty, and a heck of a throw by Landon Wolf.
And he had to stay in there and make that throw because Devin Flaherty for Mount Zion was coming for him on his blind side, and he hit him just as he threw it.
21-yard pass completion to the 35. Wolf rolling to the far side. Pass caught out there near another first down. That's Cam Kalber that made the grab on that one. So a great pass completion to Tristan Duncan, and now a nice catch by Kalber, and move those chains again. Ball just inside Mount Zion's 25, and how things turned around in 2 plays. 3rd and 20. And the Hearts have a new set of downs inside Mount Zion's 25.
Now you're thinking, how can we get this ball in the end zone? Got 57 seconds to move it 24 yards. We want to score before halftime.
And still 2 timeouts. Wolf from the shotgun again, looking to throw out in the flats. The ball is tipped and falls to the turf. Mount Zion had the opportunity to grab that had it not gone a little farther. That was scary, but it's an incompletion. Stops the clock with 54 seconds left, brings up a 2nd and 10.
Michael Milligan, 6'3", 249-pound senior on the line for Mount Zion, tried to make a diving catch of that tip ball. Couldn't quite bring it in, but everyone was holding their breath for just a second.
So 2nd and 10 for Effingham at Mount Zion's 24, 54 seconds left. Hearts in front, 20-14. Oh, brother, another touchdown would be beneficial. Fake the handoff, throw across the middle. Is it caught? Nope, hit the turf. They tried to make a sliding catch. Duncan did everything he could to make the catch, but it hit the turf just ahead of him making the grab. So it's 3rd and 10. That only took 4 seconds off the clock. So now it's 50.2 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd and 10.
And I hate to beat a dead horse, but again, Landon Wolf having to get rid of that ball very quickly as he had somebody coming around the edge to put a lick on him if he didn't make the pass. And I can't help but think that he's having to rush things, and the timing's just not quite there on that throw.
Definitely in 2-down territory now, though, inside their 25. Wolf from the shotgun. Some time, rolling to the near side. Got a man. It is caught out here, and it's out of bounds. Nice grab out there as it is complete to the Hearts number 82, Jet Gillum. So Gillum makes the grab from the 24. The completion is to the 16, am I right? All right, so a gain of 8. So it's 4th and 2. 4th and 2 with 43 seconds left.
And so that time they rolled Landon Wolf out in order to give him a little more time to make the throw. Had to do it on the run, but that way the pass rush didn't get to him.
Up under center here, I think Mount Zion. Yes, Mount Zion calls time. They wanted a chance to talk it over. Wolf switched to under center on that play, and so they wanted to talk this over. So it's 4th and 2 for the Hearts. 43 seconds left. Timeout Braves back in 30. It's Effingham 20, Mount Zion 14 on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Back at Klosterman Field, 43 seconds left before halftime. It's Effingham 20, Mount Zion 14. Hearts are driving. They're at Mount Zion's 16-yard line. It's 4th and 2, and Dustin's doing a little play calling up here in the booth.
Yeah, I was just telling Greg in the break, we haven't seen Landon keep the ball yet where he hasn't been able to push forward for 3 or 4 yards. I mean, he's a big, strong kid, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them do that. They definitely have everybody stacked up here. We'll see.
From the 16, 4th and 2, Wolf under center. Mount Zion jumped but got back. Here's the handoff, Ballman, and he didn't get it. So that's going to bring up Mount Zion football on the exchange of downs. Wow, 4th and 2, and they just hit a wall right about the line of scrimmage. No gain, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at the 16. Well, Ballman's had a good night. They thought they'd go with it, and it didn't work. So, no gain, and it's 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at their 16-yard line. They have 38 seconds left. Now, they have one timeout left. They have one timeout to work with.
And they've shown the ability to get behind this Effingham secondary a time or two tonight. So, if you're the Hearts, just keep the big play out of the picture. Do what you can, go into halftime with this lead intact.
20-14 Effingham. There's the snap. They handed up the gut. Maybe they're satisfied to go to halftime with it like this. Davis got the handoff, and that is going to be close, if not the last play of the half.
I guess, for Mount Zion, they've seen Davis bust off a big play and break a few tackles, so they figure if he does, great. If he doesn't,
Got a yard to the 17 at 2nd and 9. This will be the last play of the half. And they're going to throw now, and it's caught. And now somebody's got to stop that sideline run, and they do. Logan Brown said, I'll take care of this.
Booker on the reception.
Booker made the catch. Brown the tackle. 4.8. And they got the first down, so to move the chains, that'll stop the clock. At the 33. So now they use their timeout from the 17 to the 33, a gain of 16. 4.8 seconds remain. That is their last timeout. So they're going to have to go for the whole enchilada here.
Booker's third catch. He's the leading receiver for these Braves with 33 yards on 3 receptions, including that touchdown. And so, that gives them a little bit shorter field. So whatever they do, it takes a little bit less of a play to maybe break something free. I mean, the philosophy for Effingham remains the same, though. Just no big plays. Just don't give up the home run, and you're okay.
4.8 seconds. Mount Zion out of timeouts. This play will likely take 4.8 seconds anyway. They're operating from their 33. They scored from their 38 earlier tonight. 20-14, Hearts by 6. Boy, you want to hang on to the lead headed to the locker room. Here we go, 4th and 8. First down, 4.8 seconds left. The pass is caught, and he goes out of bounds with .9. Drew London made the catch, and it's complete. Not enough for a first down, but they advanced the football, and he got out of bounds with .9. To the 38, Dustin, a gain of 5. And it's 2nd and 5. And I'm almost sure this will be the last play. .9 left in the half.
Barring a penalty, of course.
Yes, indeed. The half can end on a defensive penalty. From the shotgun, there's the snap. They're going to throw. He's scrambling, looking to find a man open, and he throws it out of bounds. He says, well, discretion, the better part of valor there. So the Hearts lead at halftime on Military Appreciation Night. We'll be showing the military some appreciation here at halftime, plus Dustin stats, plus Brian scores. It's all on the way on the halftime show, courtesy of Compass Benefits Group here on 97.9 XFM. Let's see what happens. Hearts get the ball to start the second half. They lead at 20-14. We're still rocking and rolling here. There's the kickoff. Now we're not. And the kick is taken by Effingham inside the 10-yard line. It's returned to the far side of the field, and a nice return. Holy cow, he's out across the 40-yard line. Nice job. Is that Kendall Ballman?
It is.
Nice return up the far side of the field. He took that, inside the 10?
He had a foot on the 6-yard line, I think, when he caught that one. So a nice deep kick, the first returnable kick that Mount Zion's gotten off all night. And brought it all the way up to the 40.
Nice return by Kendall Ballman. And I know the Hearts have had it at the 35 for a couple of balls that got kicked out of bounds on kickoffs, but they get to start this drive at the 40. So short of the opening drive when they had it 1st and 10 at Mount Zion's 13, this is their best field position to start a drive. 11:49 to go in the third quarter. Hearts lead it 20-14 as we start the second half. And a bit of a delay as the officials get things going. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Up under center to start the second half, Landon Wolf. Dylan Busher out here split wide right. They run it up the gut, and a nice run by Logan Brown on first down, well out across the 45-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of room up the middle there, and able to dive across that 45-yard line for a 6-yard pickup to the 46.
So to the 46, a gain of 6, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the 46.
Next week we go to Lincoln. We'll be leaving early.
It's not a bad drive. It's just a long drive. Had to go there for some basketball last winter.
And we'll see what happens here on 2nd and 4. They throw to the flats. It's caught, and a first down for the Hearts and into Mount Zion territory. Nice run after the catch. Tristan Duncan makes the catch over there, and it's another set of downs for the Hearts.
It's the 9th first down through the air that Effingham has put together tonight. Landon Wolf really throwing a good ball tonight.
Gain of 6 to the Mount Zion 48. Nice to see him get out of the gate well here to start the second half. Hearts looking for their first win of the season. I've known some seasons when they've lost their first two, and they've turned out pretty well. Pass in the flats, caught by Busher. Dylan turns it up, gets it inside the 40, near another first down.
Just a little screen pass to the right that time, and really good acceleration from Busher. Catches that one, turns on the jets before the two defenders in the neighborhood could collide on him, and next thing you know, he's picking up 8 yards.
To the 40, to Mount Zion's 40, it's 2nd and 2. So the Hearts moving the football here to start second half. It's been a nice combination, nice mixture of the run and pass. This time, Wolf just pushes dead ahead, and he has the first down.
First down, Effingham.
Got close to the 35 by the time he hit the deck. Call it the 37. Gain of 3. Needed 2. First down, Effingham. Arnold's doing a good job over there on the chain gang. I saw Rob Arnold downstairs before the game. I said, Robbie, you on the chain gang now? He says, I'm there, man. So 1st and 10 at Mount Zion's 37. Wolf under center, looking to throw. Caught out there on the far sideline, this time by Busher, and a good gain inside the 35-yard line. So they sent Dillon over to the opposite side, and the catch. And a run after the catch gets it to the 33, a gain of 4, and it's 2nd and 6.
A little better open field tackle that time for Mount Zion. Busher tried to put a move on him, but couldn't really shake free. Still a decent pickup on first down.
Dillon checks out. Cam Calber comes in as a receiver here for the Hearts. Boy, it's nice to have a stable of receivers from which to choose. Got Calber here to the near side. Duncan far left. Instead, they run it up the middle to Brown. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. Still inside. Touchdown, Effingham. Logan Brown could have been stopped twice. He says, I don't think so. 33-yard touchdown run. And Logan Brown extends the Hearts' lead to 26-14.
His second score of the night had a 23-yarder in the first half, put him down for 33 there, up to 90 yards on 10 carries and 2 touchdowns. What a way to start this half for the Hearts.
Going to kick for one from Busher's hold. It's down. The kick is up. I think it made it. Yes, it did, just across the crossbar. So the extra point's good. 9:38 to go, third quarter here at Effingham, and the Hearts lead Mount Zion 27-14. Kickoff on the way in a minute on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
He's back out to the 40-yard line on the return. Pretty good kickoff by Yvonne Angel, but a nice return out around the 40-yard line. See where they set it down here. The official still exchanging footballs. They'll set it down at the 39.
23-yard return for Bryson Bartels there as he took that one just in front of the 15-yard line and brought it back just shy of the 40.
6 plays, 60 yards, 2-2-2 on the scoring drive, highlighted by Logan Brown's 33-yard touchdown run. Hefner's kick good. Hearts lead at 27-14 with 9:31 left in the third quarter. Mount Zion brings a man in motion. They hand it off to him, and the Hearts stuff it. Wow, back to the 35-yard line.
Jace Booker getting the carry that time. So after Sage Davis was really the only man in the backfield to intentionally take a run and picked up 95 yards in the first half, they changed things up a bit.
Back to the 37. So a loss there on 2, and it's 2nd and 12.
Trying to change things up a little bit, and the Hearts not caught off guard.
Gosh, you would love to get a stop here after a score. That would be so big. Let's see about Summers from the shotgun here on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Here come the Hearts. He gets it away, and it is almost picked. That ball hung up for a long time, and Luke Spencer was the one closest to it for Effingham, and it falls incomplete.
It really was just a high-arching pass. Tried to drop it down on the spot. It was a much bigger receiver than Spencer that was going after it, and maybe in a jump ball situation, he might be able to go up and get it, but unfortunately, it was leading him a little bit too far.
Incomplete pass stops clock with 8:50 to go in the third quarter. Hearts lead at 27-14. Summers stays in the shotgun here. And the Hearts don't jump. Well, they're trying these long counts and changes of cadence, and the Hearts haven't bit here now lately. There's the snap, looking to throw. Here come the Hearts. Summers' pass is caught, but short of a first down. It's out across the 40 nonetheless. And the grab's by Drew London. London makes the catch. It's complete to the 44-yard line. So from the 37 to the 44, gain of 7. And that'll make it 4th and 5, and you would suppose they'll kick it away.
They do have the personnel in to be kicking.
Kendall Ballman back to receive here on this punt by Jace Dameron. He does all the kicking for this squad. Gets it away. That's not Dameron. The ball's high in the air, and it goes out of bounds. Boy, we've had a lot of balls go out of bounds, but this is a punt. And again, the punter, Braden Hiley.
He kicked that one highly, but also pretty much straight out of bounds. Look where they're spotting this.
Oh, my mercy.
Well, they're going further back than I thought, but still.
Hearts are going to get good field position here.
Yeah, 40-yard line, so that's a 16-yard punt.
So a new set of downs for Effingham, and they got the stop. See, Dustin, that's so big. You score, and then you stop the other team, and then you've got another bite at the apple. That's how you can change momentum right there.
Yeah, Effingham, for all it's done, has never been up by 3 scores. It would seem pretty huge if they could get it done here.
Wolf under center, 1st and 10, rolling out to the near side, looks to throw, got a man, caught out there at midfield. Nice grab out there by Jacob Briggerman. And the Hearts get a first down at midfield.
Yeah, Briggerman coming across the field had to reach back for that one a little bit. It was behind him, but good concentration. He looks it in. That's his second catch of the night.
Needed 10, got 10. First down for the Hearts right at midfield. Effingham leads at 27-14 with 7:50 left in the third quarter. Looking for their first win of the year, and it would be Mount Zion's first loss. Long way to go, though. Pass in the flats, caught by Duncan. They had him, or did it get dropped? It's going to be ruled incomplete. Boy, that could have been all kinds of bad things. Could have been a fumble, could have been a pick. Instead, it's incomplete. So the Hearts got the best out of the deal there. It's 2nd and 10.
I mean, can't say enough how well Landon's been throwing the ball, but then you get those big carries like the one that Logan Brown has scored on, because you're not one-dimensional. You're able to be a threat on both facets of the offense, and they never know for sure what you're going to do.
Gives your defense a lot to think about. 2nd and 10 at midfield. Ballman gets loose. He was going to get stopped for no gain, and then he got waylaid, but he does get 2 or 3 out of the deal. Boy, nice stop as Eagle came up, and nice tackle there. Lucas Eagle, number 26 for the Braves. They'll mark it at the 47, so a gain of 3, and it's 3rd and 7. 7:10 to go, third quarter. Hearts lead it by 2. Touchdowns.
Ballman did so well just to shake off that tackle in the backfield and then to get across the line of scrimmage and take another shot.
Heavily loaded to the far side of the field. You got Duncan and Busher over there looking to throw. There's the pass. It is caught by Duncan. Turn up field, young man. He does, and a first down for the Hearts. Got it inside the 40. Nice job of shaking loose enough to fall forward for that first down.
And talking about Landon throwing the ball, what the receivers are doing after the catch also very good as they spotted the 38. So
9.
Yeah, 9-yard pickup. Lots of I really have liked what I've seen out of Tristan Duncan this season.
Where is he now? I'm talking Wolf as far as passing.
16 for 22, 156 yards.
Good numbers. Still a long way to go. Handoff up the gut this time. Is that Ballman, I think? Mm-hmm. And he gets it inside the 35. A nice gain on first down.
But that's what you talk about, keeping them honest, going right up the middle. That play was not there for Effingham in the first half. There was not a lot of room between tackles to run. Now all of a sudden you got Ballman busting through for what, 6-7 yards there?
To the 34, from the 41 to the 34, gain of 7. So it's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 7?
Not as much as I thought.
Yeah.
Still.
Inside the 35, bottom line, looking to throw. Wolf fakes one way, going deep. Got a man over there and overthrew him. Duncan was the intended receiver. Threw it over Tristan, and there was no room left. He would have been out of bounds to catch it. So stops clock with 5:52 to go in the third, and it's 3rd and 6. Out comes Briggerman. Out comes Stoneburner. Going to get some speedsters out there now. Let's see what happens here on 3rd and 6 at Mount Zion's 34. Anybody you know who's fast is out there right now for the Hearts. Wolf coming to the near side. They're after him. He turns it upfield, and he gets bumped forward, and he's short of the first down. Lands shy of the 30. And that will make it 4th down at the 30.
It'll be 4th and 4 from the Braves.
2. So a gain of 2. Yep. 4th and 4 at Mount Zion's 32. Let's see what happens here. Wolf's going back to the gun. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw and a whistle before he can. Let's see what that's about. Side official blew the whistle. Maybe some line play.
Ball start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
All right, so that'll make it 4th and 9. That makes it certainly a tougher chore. Ball's back to the 42 now. Excuse me, 37.
Yep.
I had it. They already had it walked off.
4th and 9 from the 37.
So 4th and 9 for Effingham at Mount Zion's 37. They were going to throw anyway, so hey, throw it a little farther. 4th and 9 at Mount Zion's 37. Low snap, but they got it. The pass is intercepted. Wow, didn't get to the intended receiver. It's picked over there. Ballman with a nice reaction to make the tackle. The interception's by number 34, Jacob May.
Interception was by Jake May.
So May with a pick, and that's the first blemish on the evening. And the ball ends up at the 34-yard line. So a 3-yard loss on the play. But Mount Zion cares little for that. They have the football. It was 4th down. And Mount Zion gets the pick. So 1st and 10 for the Braves at their own 34. This drive will start with 4:57 left in the third quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff, and nothing. Well, he's still on his feet. I keep saying nothing, and then Davis keeps driving and gets a couple of more yards. He's out across the 35.
Yeah, he's not a young man who's easily brought down, and
No,
so
sir.
it takes a couple 3 pairs of hands to finally get him to the turf.
6-footer and 210. They mark it at the 37, so just a couple of yards. That's a good spot for Effingham, I think. At the 37. From the shotgun, there's the snap. Looking to throw. That's Carpenter out there at quarterback, by the way, right now for Mount Zion. A good run after the catch out to about the 40. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 3 or 4. The catch is by
Davis, I think. Yeah, coming.
Was Sage Davis.
Yes, it was.
Okay, Sage Davis made the catch.
Attacked by Gage Franklin.
And
Alex Bowman.
they ended up at the 41. So from the 37 to the 41, a gain of 4. And it's 3rd and 3. And let's see. Alex Bachman among them on the stop there. It's 3rd and 3. Alex got a start tonight, I forgot to mention. So welcome to the varsity, to the starting lineup. They handed up the gut. It's Davis. He has the first down. He's near midfield before they can finally take him down. Wow.
For a first down for the Braves.
That was an impressive run right there. And the Hearts have a man a little slow to get up, but he quickly gets back in the huddle, so nobody can get him out of the football game. Austin Herbeth limped back to the huddle, but he says, I'm not getting out of this game. But it's a first down to the 49, a gain of 8. So just shy of midfield. There's Davis again, and this time the Hearts smell it out, and it may be no gain. Could be a slight loss. I think they'll probably give him no gain, right? Maybe a yard by the time this. Now they're, arguing with myself. Moved it back to the 49. It is no gain, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Davis is up over 100 yards, though, 106 on the ground. That was his 17th carry.
I was having my own committee meeting there. So 2nd and 10. Mount Zion at their own 49. Hearts lead it 27-14, 2:48 to go in the third quarter. From the shotgun again, Carpenter rolls. Now he turns it upfield, going to the sideline, and boy, did he get pasted. Woo!
Oh, man.
Nice tackle. Was that Ballman that got over there, or who?
He's stepping gingerly. That's all I know. Carpenter.
Mason Hasty maybe was over there.
I think Ballman was in there as well.
Goodness sakes. It's a gain of 1 to midfield. You talk about a hard-earned yard.
Yeah, I'm not real sure if Matt is saying that the return on the investment was suitable.
He may say, Summers, you come in, quarterback. All right, from the shotgun, they fake it, they drop it. Carpenter picks it up, and he's hit for a huge loss back near the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it was a play-action fake, but unfortunately on the play-action, the ball hit the turf. By the time Carpenter scooped it up, there were 3 Hearts coming down and bearing down on him in a hurry.
Gage Franklin, Logan Brown, and Austin Herbeth were all back there for Effingham, and it's a loss back to the 39. They lost 11 yards on that play. Wow. So it's 4th and 20, and Mount Zion's going to have to boot it. There's the punt. High.
It's a good one. Not
too deep, but boy, it went a long way. And I'll tell you what, the Hearts return man had to go to the field. Kendall Ballman had signaled a fair catch, and he ended up losing his balance and ended up on his seat, but he made the catch. And so it's Effingham football in decent shape at about the 27-yard line.
So Mount Zion had the football 3 minutes and 25 seconds, but wasn't able to get past midfield. Now Effingham with the ball back, and you're looking at the third quarter almost over, and now some rain starting to fall out there.
27-yard line is where we're 1st and 10. So the Hearts hold again, and the umbrellas are flying up everywhere here at Klosterman Field. Had we mentioned it was going to rain?
I see one umbrella that got turned, a couple that are getting turned inside out down there.
Thrown out here in the flats, Dylan Busher makes the catch, rain or not. He dives forward to about the 33-yard line. Senior says, little rain's not going to slow me down. He's a hunter, you know. He's used to being out in all kinds of conditions. Wow, look at it, cut loose.
Oh, boy.
Is held on to. And Wolf ended up with a football. It started to come loose, and Landon just held on to it. A wise decision, and he got the first down. It's to the 38, a gain of 3, and the Hearts got the first down. And that was the last play of the third quarter. And too soon for the covered stadium, so we'll just have to play in the rain. I'm speaking as the one who's in the booth. That ends the third quarter. Hearts got a first down to the 38. Fourth quarter will rain its way into your hearts in just a minute here. 27-14 Effingham over Mount Zion on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine-in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Big crowd in the booth now. They're a good bunch. 1st and 10 for Effingham at their 38 as we start the fourth quarter. Going to be interesting with this rain coming down like this. They dive it out across the 40. A nice gain all in all. And I'm double checking. And that is Logan Brown.
Yeah, it was Logan Brown who carried.
Right. So from the 38, Out across the 40 to the 41, a gain of 3, and it's 2nd and 7.
Gets Logan up to 100 yards even on 12 carries. He's got a couple of scores as well.
Hearts lead at 27-14. Wolf handoff. They run it up the gut. Big hole into Mount Zion territory. Has to run over one of his own blockers, but Logan Brown, a nice gain near Mount Zion's 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hearts at the Mount Zion 40, a gain of 19 yards.
And you got to figure field conditions are going to deteriorate with this rain coming down. So if you get another score here, things may slow down to a bit of a slog as we get going, and might start feeling pretty good about where you're at.
Well, they call it the 41. Sorry, Dustin. So a gain of 18. Another handoff. They get it. Brown again. He's still on his feet. Inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 15 before they run him out of bounds.
Well, Logan Brown all of a sudden knocking on the door of 150 yards with a couple of big carries back-to-back.
And the Hearts get the ball 2. And C.J. Schmidt's trying to video inside now because of the deluge. They'll try and stay out of his way. They mark it at the 15, so that's a gain of 26 yards from the 41 to the 25. To the 15, pardon me, gain of 25. 26, I guess, officially, from the 41 to the 15. Up under center, Wolf not taking any chances here. Another handoff to Brown, riding the hot horse, and he gets another 2 or 3 yards near the 12-yard line. Hearts looking for their first win of the season. I remember a magical year. They lost their first 2 games, won 6 straight, made the playoffs, and ended up playing Mount Zion in the playoffs. That's a good year for me. All right, to the 12, gain of 3. Well, they're calling it the 11, 2nd and 6. Wolf stays up under center. Handoff coming to the near side. There's Brown again inside the 5. Dove for the end zone, but didn't quite make it. But it should be enough for a 1st and goal, I think. They're going to mark it right at the 2. Gain to the 2. From the 11 to the 2, a gain of 9. Should be enough for a 1st down. And we're at 10:31 remaining. He did go out of bounds, so the clock stopped. Let's see where the spot is. Oh, a hold on the Hearts. Holy cow, where did they mark it? Back at the line of scrimmage. So a 10-yard walk-off, and that's going to bring the ball back to the 23.
I didn't see the flag come in during the play.
They threw the flag at the 13. So they lost 2 on the play, and then the 10-yard walk-off. Now they're calling it the 21, but the ball's at the 23. Ball's loose now, too, and there's a scrum on the field. And let's see who ends up with the football here. It's got to be awfully slick.
And this is what you worry about. Ball security becomes more and more of a problem as this downpour just continues.
Hearts do get the football back. That's the good news. And they didn't lose much. It's back to the 20, trying to get the spot. They're trying to keep the ball as dry as they can. Right on the 25, Dustin, so a loss of 4.
They're drying it, but it means that they're not putting it down until right before the play starts.
So the Hearts have it 3rd and 20 at Mount Zion's 25. Wolf takes his time. There's the snap. He's got a man. That's Ballman, and he got stuffed. In fact, they might have lost yardage. And, of course, the Hearts are doing the smart thing. They've got a 2-touchdown lead. They're going to keep the ball on the ground in conditions like this.
I don't really think there's much else you can do right at the moment.
For the Braves was Andrew Oliger.
Oh, I can't think of anything good that could come out of trying to throw right here, and a whole lot of bad. So they are going to spot it at the 28. So a 3-yard loss on that play. And now it's 4th down, and obviously they'll go for it. This deep into Mount Zion territory, and you can run some more clock. Down to 9:13 left in the game. Hearts lead at 27-14. Wolf lost it, gets it back. Handoff, and it's lost. And I think it came right back to Ballman again. And it's on the 30. so the Hearts can't convert. It was 4th down. So Wolf fumbled it. He picked it up, gave it to Ballman. He fumbled it, but Ballman got it back. So 2 fumbles, but no lost fumbles. And it's recovered by the Hearts on the 30, another 2-yard loss. And Mount Zion will get it 1st and 10 at their 30. So that ends that drive.
And even if they had, Mount Zion was going to take over on downs at the spot anyway.
Correct. So 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at their 30. They trail the Hearts here 27-14. The rain finally arrived, and it's going to rain now till Sunday morning. So get used to this. They're going to try from the shotgun. That's ambitious. There's the snap. There's the handoff. It's you-know-who. And he got pasted and the ball's loose. Mount Zion picks it up. Down they go again for a huge loss. I don't know who made that hit on Sage Davis, but he got knocked back into Macon County. And the ball was recovered then by Mount Zion, and it ends up back inside the 10-yard line, 20-yard line. They'll set it down at the 19. So from the 30 back to the 19, a loss of 11. And that makes it 2nd and 21. What a hit. 8:26 remaining. From the shotgun. Snaps lost. Now the quarterback gets it back. That's Carpenter trying to come to the near side, and down he goes. After a short gain to the 17, I think. Actually have lost yardage.
We talked about this game, like you said, kind of devolving into kind of a slog, and that's what's going on right now. Nobody's able to hold on to the football.
I always remember the Belleville-Althoff playoff game when it's like this.
You couldn't even read the jerseys after about 2 possessions.
What a mess.
Oh, and the Hearts jump offside here before the snap. So the Braves are going to get 5 yards out of the deal. That stops the clock with 7:46 left, by the by. 7:46 remaining.
Effingham's 3rd penalty of the half, 7th of the game. Mount Zion hasn't been penalized here in the second half, and they've only got 2 all night.
And not a big penalty. Hearts haven't had any major infractions tonight. I don't remember. So a 5-yard walk-off. That makes it 3rd and 18. The ball's at the 22. 7:33 remaining. Hearts lead it 27-14. Carpenter going to throw, and it's picked. And then dropped. Holy cow, that would have changed the whole complexion of the game. Gage Franklin had it for a minute. Came loose, falls incomplete. Stops the clock with 7:26 to go. Oh, man, he had it.
He tried to go up and kind of make a one-handed catch there with his left and just couldn't quite pull it in. Of course, the ball's pretty slick, as we've mentioned, although I do think as hard as it's still raining right now, it may have slowed down just ever so much.
So it's 4th down and a whole bunch, 18, and they're going to punt from about the 10. They take their time. They get the kick, and it's blocked. And the Hearts are going to recover it right at the end zone. Is it a touchdown? Touchdown, Effingham. It's Caleb Keeney. Blocked the punt, took it into the end zone, sliding all the way for a touchdown for the Hearts. Effingham extends their lead to 33-14. The score comes with 7:18 left in the ballgame. That gives the Hearts a 19-point lead. That makes you feel better. Caleb Keeney blocked that punt. I'll give the punter credit. In a situation like this, you need to take time to make sure you're going to get it right. And, boy, that gave Keeney time to block that baby, and he slid into the end zone for a touchdown. Timeout called here. Timeout by the Hearts. 7:18 to go. Back in a minute. It's Effingham 33, Mount Zion 14 here on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine-in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Yes, sir. Trying to get me to cha-cha on a rainy night. I could hurt a hip. Hearts lead at 33-14, 7:18 remaining. Caleb Keeney blocked the punt and took it into the end zone, sliding into the end zone. He was safe, by the way, and he got the score. Now they're going to try for two, and now a whistle. Hearts called time, now a whistle, and are the Hearts calling another timeout? Yes, they are. Well, Coach didn't like it, so he's going to call another timeout. Effingham leads at 33-14, so the Hearts call time here. Back in 30 on 97.9 XFM. Coach Hefner, you don't want anything crazy to happen here, and Mount Zion get a gift touchdown.
You'd really love to have these 2 points. Get you up to a 3-touchdown lead.
They're going to go for two. Wolf's up under center. Shift two men to the far side of the line. And see what happens. Another fumble. And the ball is loose, and it's out across the 5. So the try for two is unsuccessful. So the try for two, another fumble. Boy, that gives you some indication of just how slick that football is right now. So 7:18 remaining, and Brian, we'll just keep it here. 33-14, Dustin. You're playing with a 19-point lead, 7:18 to go, and it's slicker than snot. I'm thinking you got to play just real smart defense.
Yeah, just come up there and keep putting good hits on people, stay home, and see if you can knock that ball loose. And, I mean, it's going to be a chore just for Mount Zion to, run its plays and make its handoffs. At this point, it seems like even the simplest of actions to execute are going to be pretty challenging.
And that is decidedly to the team that's ahead by 19's advantage.
We'll be the kickoff will be interesting to watch as Angel sets up, because he's going to, you got to get a good plant and get something into it. I'm guessing he's probably going to, might just try to squib it downfield and see. I mean, they got to field it cleanly too. So
yeah, and you don't want a big return, so don't necessarily want to put it in the air. Wind's still pretty strong left to right here. Good kick.
Yeah.
End over end, taken inside the 20. Coming to the middle of the field, and down he goes. Boy, Kendall Ballman has played he's a man on a mission tonight. Takes him down at about the 20.
Bryson Bartels on the return.
Bartels made the catch, and then Ballman took care of the rest.
Made by Kendall Ballman.
Effingham has delivered some pretty solid shots since the rain started coming down. They've hit some guys hard.
I don't think they like being 0 too much.
They're well on their way. We're going to knock on wood, but they're in good position right now to get that first victory. Just got to close it out.
Scored at the 24. First and 10 at the 24 for Mount Zion. And they're going to stay in the shotgun. Of course, they're the team down 19 points. Summers or Carpenter won. I'll let you know in a minute here. They're faking a throw. Now they are going to throw it. Summers back in there. Pass is tipped and stolen. Interception by the Hearts. Nice tip. The tip drill worked well. Logan Brown runs it back to the house. Touchdown, Effingham.
40 yards. He was right at the 40 when he caught that tip pass, and that is defensive touchdown and big play for the Hearts. Now you're starting to feel good about things.
So a blocked punt that led to a recovery of the ball and a touchdown, and now a pick and a score.
39-14.
And it's 39-14 Effingham. That score comes with 6:58 remaining.
Logan Brown having himself a heck of a ball game.
No kidding.
Running the football and now a defensive touchdown. That was Ashton Summers in at quarterback for Mount Zion. They've had a couple different guys playing, but it was Summers who threw that tip pass and had it intercepted.
So a 40-yard INT for the score. Logan Brown took it to the house. And it's 39-14 Hearts. And they're going for two, and there's the pass, and it's caught in the end zone. Is that Caleb Keeney?
Pass from Landon Wolf is good.
Checking there with 41. He's had a pretty good fourth quarter. It is Keeney on the catch. That makes it 41-14 Effingham. The score was 6:58 to go in the game. Kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM. 41-14 Effingham in front of Mount Zion. And the kickoff now. End over end, it's taken at about the 15-yard line. Return up the middle, now to the far sideline, and he's on his way. Mount Zion finally gets upended at about the 45-yard line. As Luke Spencer got over there and made the stop for the Hearts after a nice return.
Yeah, Bartels took that one about the same place he took the last one, just maybe a step in front of the 15-yard line, but this time found a little bit of room along that far sideline and returned it out near midfield, not quite.
Call it the 48. So Mount Zion's got pretty good field position to start this drive. It's 6:50 to go in the fourth. Effingham now with a 41-14 lead on Mount Zion.
First and 10 at their own 48.
So let's see what happens here. Braves have all three of their timeouts. It's Carpenter, rolls to the far side, tries to turn it up, and I think he ended up, nope, they're going to say keep the clock going.
Yeah.
So a tackle before he got out of bounds. And from the 48, he might have actually lost yardage on this play. Let's see about the spot.
Not sure how he stayed in bounds, but at this point in the game, we will definitely not argue with that.
47, he lost a yard, actually, so it's 2nd and 11. So 2nd and 11 back to the 47.
It's been a while since Mount Zion's run a positive play.
6:19 to go. Carpenter hands off, run up the middle. He gets it into Effingham territory, ends up near the 45-yard line by the time the play ends, and it's Sage Davis on the carry.
So I said it, and then he manages to get a pretty nice carry out there across midfield. In fact, all the way to just shy of the 45.
So a gain of 8. To the Hearts 45. 41-14 Effingham. 5:50 now left in this one. Carpenter still from the shotgun. The rain has abated some, but it's still raining.
Still pretty good.
You bet. They bring a man up alongside Carpenter, and they hand it to Davis, and he got stopped or slowed, and now he goes down, and he ended up losing yardage on the play.
Had to leave his feet to avoid the first tackler coming in, and by the time he was able to regain balance and get some momentum going, the rest of the Effingham defense able to close in on Sage, and nothing there. In fact, a loss of a yard, it looks like.
From the 45 to the 46, and that'll make it 4th and 3 now. And obviously they'll go for it because they got to hang on to the
football. Yeah, they've got no choice.
So Carpenter from the shotgun, 4th down. And there's the snap, and he's looking to throw, and he gets it deep, and he's got a man there, and it's knocked loose. Great defense by Effingham, and it'll be Hearts football on the downs. I want to give credit where credit's due about who got back there. It's Ballman again. Boy, Kendall Ballman's had a night. Nice job of knocking that pass down. Effingham football. Hearts take it over with 4:52 remaining. It'll be first down for the Hearts at their own 46-yard line. And a nice long drive would be welcome right here. So 1st and 10 for Effingham at their 46. Hearts lead at 41-14. 2 consecutive scores off turnovers, a blocked punt that they took into the end zone for a score, and then a 40-yard interception by Logan Brown. And the Hearts are up 41-14 here in the 4th. Wolf up under center. There's the handoff, and the Hearts get it to midfield.
Handoff to Logan Brown.
Nice carry. Logan Brown gets the ball. Boy, he's had a big night carrying the football.
He sure has.
Inside midfield. They will mark it at Mount Zion's 49. So from
they put it right down. Then he deked you, and then he set it right down on midfield. So a 4-yard pickup for Logan. He's up to 148 yards on 18 carries.
Boy, what a great night. Hearts going to get their first win of the season here. So 2nd and 6 with the ball at midfield. And Wolf's going to stay up under center here on 2nd and 6. There's the snap. Handoff. Brown, I think, and no gain, I think.
Just kind of ducked into the pile there as there wasn't a whole lot of room to maneuver. Goes down right at the line of scrimmage.
So no gain. Ball still at midfield. Be 3rd and 6 now. Still at midfield. Clock continues to run. We're down to 3:45 to go.
That's all that really matters at this point is that time keeps ticking down, and Mount Zion just ain't going to have enough enough time left unless something crazy happens.
So 41-14 Effingham. Hearts ready to secure their first victory of the season, headed to Lincoln, starting a 3-game road trip next Friday night. Wolf under center. Handoff. Brown drives and dives and ends up near first down territory.
Kind of slid in, so I guess it'll depend on where they spot it, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty good spot.
And it's just shy. Man, it's going to be right on the 45 of Mount Zion, about a half a yard short.
Not as good as I thought, but
yeah. So
Effingham could salt it away with the first down here, so they'll clearly be going for it.
So give him 5 to the 45, so it's fourth and less than a yard, actually. So big play here, and I'm guessing Landon Wolf will just take the ball and then keep the ball. And
that's short of a distance, even if they know it's coming. Effingham might be able to get the push to make it work.
Quick snap. It worked. He dove forward and got the first down. Boy, as soon as they hit the line, man, they just snapped it and went. And that should be enough for a first down. Move those chains, and that should be enough for the show. Down to 2.5 to go here now. Ball's going to be marked at the 43 of Mount Zion, so a 2-yard gain for Wolf. Hearts get a new set of downs. Mount Zion still has all 3 of their timeouts, so we'll see about getting this thing salted away here. Boy, fans have been so good to stay.
Yeah.
I love it. They've hung tough here. They want to see this first win, too. Handoff, and I want to...
Jake Loman.
Yeah, somebody new.
Okay, Jake Loman. Is that right? 33. All right. Jake Loman carries that time.
Tackle made by Egan Bender.
And a gains to the 42. So from the 43 to the 42, a gain of 1. And the clock keeps rolling down to 1:45 to go.
42-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be so much nicer for the Hearts to go into that long road trip off of a victory, and really a chance to go on the road for a couple of long trips coming up, but a chance to come out of those trips to Lincoln and Macomb with the winning record. So good start here. Get that first win under your belt.
It's going to be 1-1 in the conference, so that's pretty good shape. Handoff. Loman tries it again, and he gets to the 40.
Handoff again to Jacob Logan.
So
Logan, that's right.
2 or 3 yard gain, Jacob Logan. Gain to the 40. That'll make it 3rd and 7.
It'll be 3rd and 7 from the Brave 40.
And we're down to a minute left in this one.
And we talked before the game that even with Mount Zion coming in at 2-0, the Hearts had a chance to, show them that they're the most challenging team that they've faced yet. And I think we can put that one to rest. The Hearts definitely gave them the best ball game they've seen all year long, and the final score is going to reflect it.
Victory formation now. There's the kneel down. And that's going to do it. Might have to run one more play just for historicity's sake. Ball was on the 40. They'll mark it at the 40. 3.
They're not going to run another one, it looks like.
And that's the show. What a good win for the Effingham Hearts. First win of the year, did it in style. In the rain, the Hearts. A winner. Final score on Military Appreciation Night here at Klosterman Field. Effingham 41, Mount Zion 14. We have a busy post-game show. We hope to visit with Coach Hefner. We'll have stats from Dustin. We'll have scores from Brian. I'll recap the scoring as the rain kicks in again. Final score again. Effingham 41, Mount Zion 14. Post-game show on the way in a minute on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine-in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Enjoy the conveniences of banking with all the services offered at Washington Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate that. No matter how wet you are, I think you're safe. Holy cow. What a night. And
they lied to me. They said the rain wasn't coming. They said the rain wasn't coming until 10.
Yeah, I know. I saw that same thing, but it's going to rain now till Sunday, so hey, all bets are off from here on. Coach Brett Hefner joins us.
We had till 10 o'clock.
I agree with you.
That's why I threw the ball a few times, and I thought we had till 10.
But, oh well. Hey, 41-14, big win. You're going to change the nickname to the Ducks? You guys really took to that water.
Yeah, I tell you what, I can't be happier and more proud of our kids. You talk about adversity, we knew going into it, and every team on your schedule is good. Everybody has gotten better. But to open with Mater Dei, who I was told tonight went and beat Althoff 40-something,
yeah.
And then you turn around and play Taylorville. Then you got a 2-0 Mount Zion team coming in. It'd been real easy to kind of take I don't know if we can do this, and our kids just, gosh darn, they just played so hard. We didn't play smart at times in the first half, and that's what we told them at halftime. Loved them for their effort. Zero complaints about their effort in all 3 games, but it just hasn't been smart effort at times. Angles to the ball, but just so happy for our kids tonight. Unbelievable win. I thought offensively, we were very well balanced. We what people don't know is a lot of the stuff that we do. Landon makes a lot of decisions at the line. And that's the advantage of having a kid that's a 3-year starter. We go with a ton. Tonight we did, with a lot of 2-play calls at the line of scrimmage, and just let him put us in what he thinks is the best one. And he's seen enough and played enough, and usually makes the right decision. We got a couple guys out wide that if we can get the ball in their hands and they can make some plays, and we got a couple guys that can get deep. Take our shots when we get deep. So I think offensively tonight was a little more where I thought we could get to. We finally played better up front. Mm-hmm. I think that was a big part of it. When you can run the ball when you want to, that helps a lot of things. And but I thought tonight offensively, we did some good things, and then defensively, except for a couple of bonehead plays, we kept the ball in front and tackled it. And that's a big back over there and a big line, and we didn't tackle well at times, and and it's hard to simulate that, and we work tackling in practice. It's just hard nowadays with the rules where they are, and safety rules and practice, and trying to keep people to simulate a big guy like that coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
But we tackled better in the second half, and like I said, just happy as heck for our kids, man. They have worked so hard, and I think they're just trying so hard that you can't get 2 before you get 1. And we needed to get the first one, and fortunately we were able to do that tonight, because that's a very good football team. That is a very, very, very good football team. They beat a good Bartonville Limestone team. Lincoln is vastly improved, especially defensively. That's a good football team we played tonight.
I knew when I thought back 2 weeks to the Mater Dei game. There was a point in that game when they really did take control of the game as much as anybody did that night. They scored, they got a stop, they scored. Effingham did that tonight, mm-hmm. and that's when I felt good about how I thought this game was going to come out.
Yeah, and that was what we hadn't been able to do in the first couple games, mm-hmm. is to get off the field when we needed to get off the field. And it took one last year to get our guys going, even as good as we were last year. It took them doing it. One of the hardest things is to learn how to win. Well, we got a lot of guys that's their first varsity win. I mean, we got about 16 guys that's their first varsity win. And it's hard to do. I thought But I just thought up front offensively we finally played well. And those guys played well. I thought our backs ran hard. I thought we did a better job of staying inside and trusting. I thought Logan Brown ran hard. I thought Kendall ran hard. I generally I see defensively, if I see a flash and a hit, flash and a tackle, it's normally number 7. So I thought, his energy level is just when he makes a decision, he goes, and when we can get all 11 people defensively moving at that pace. And tonight it was closer, but I thought obviously our most complete game. Just all the way around, and hopefully the improvement that we've seen from week 1 to now, that we can continue that improvement going forward, because now we got 3 straight on the road.
Talk about improvements, and you can't negate the team effort, and I never want to do that, but there are a few kids that ought to get a little bit of recognition. This seemed like a real coming out party for Logan Brown tonight. He ran the ball so well. Yeah. Did such a good job of finding holes, following his blocking. And,
the part that everybody forgets, and I've been hard on him. I've been hard on both of them. The part that everybody forgets, 3 years they haven't had any carries. Mm-hmm. There was a guy wearing number 42 that got a whole lot of carries, and they didn't get a whole lot of carries and a whole lot of reps. And just like with everybody else, the more carries they get, the more comfortable they get, the better they're going to be. He had a much better feel for it tonight. He's a big guy, and when he similar to their kid, when he gets his pads rolling, he's not fun to tackle. And Kendall runs so hard too. Mm-hmm. But I thought our big guys up front played well. And we love those moms took care of us. We got those jerseys. We're 3-0 in them. Maybe everybody's going to say, "Hey, y'all wear them every week." But year 1 we got Charleston in them. Last year we got Macomb. Tonight we got it. So great night for that as well.
I didn't touch on it too much, but you made a couple of changes on the line, one offensively, one defensively, and it must have paid dividends. Jason's a lot more comfortable at center. He had 11 games at it last year, so he's much more comfortable there.
Jason Bolin, and he does a great job of doing it. And then we had to slide Justin Baker then into guard, and then that opens up a spot defensively. And Alex Ballman was in that. We got Joey Duncan back tonight. He played some in there, so we'll rotate some bodies through there. But I thought defensively tonight, especially, they came a long way tonight. I mean, and I've been on those guys up front. That they have to play better, and they have to. And tonight they did. I mean, Caleb Keeney was all over the place. Mm-hmm. I saw Austin Herbert all over the place. Haven makes a big play. On the punt, he got a sack on one. Our linebackers played faster. We just, it was better all the way around, and hopefully that's the start of a continuation of the rest of the season.
And you got a 1-1 in the conference now, and on the road 3 games, but Lincoln looks like that's going to be a good matchup for the Hearts. Then the Macomb, they won tonight. They've had a couple of wins, and then
who they play tonight?
Oh, okay, I knew you'd ask me that.
That's fine.
Well, it's okay.
It's fine.
Brian, can you double check for me who did Macomb?
It's fine. I knew
play
last
tonight?
week it was Canton. I knew last week.
Macomb defeated Farmer City.
Oh, okay.
Farmer City Blue Ridge. Thank you. I got all these schools.
Sorry about that.
No. Hey, that's why we're here. It's all right. I'm used to that stuff. That's okay. Thank you, Brian. Because I had Brian to back me up. And that was the thing, backing up. I thought that, I want to say this right, Landon Wolf, being the quarterback, gets a whole lot of attention, for good and for bad. Yeah. I thought he played a heck of a game tonight.
He's really good.
He threw to 6 or 7 different receivers. 7 different receivers caught the ball tonight.
He's really good. And every once in a while, I got on a little bit tonight. Just throw the ball. He had a couple float out there. I'm like, hey, just throw it, and he does. And that's why I told you earlier. We like tonight a lot of those short passes and things like that. Those are 2. We actually have a run play called and a pass play called. And then he makes the decision at the line and goes from there. And he's a smart kid, and he can throw it, and he can throw it. And like you said, then that's the deal. We got 2 guys out wide. We got 2 tight ends that can catch the ball. We brought a 3rd tight end in with Jet Gillum comes in a different personnel package, and he had a couple catches, And so we've got some different options out there with some guys that can go. And if we can continue to run the ball consistently, that makes a whole lot of things you have to defend.
Exactly so. So you got it 1-2, 1-1 in the conference, hitting the road now. The dimensions are different, of course. You're on the road. You got a long bus ride, all that stuff. Well, what do you do to get ready for that?
Well, I think the biggest challenge for this group right now, and we talked about it tonight after the game, I've learned as I've gotten older, it's hard to win. a mistake I made early in my career is you didn't enjoy the wins. So I learned, especially last year, we're going to enjoy wins. But we're going to enjoy it the right way. We're going to enjoy it for 24 hours. And after that, we're going to get back and get ready to work. The challenge with these guys is they've handled adversity. Well, now we got to handle success.
Right.
And now we got to come back in on Monday ready to work and not let what got us here slip, to stay hungry and to want more. So that's the big thing. The bus ride, that's I don't think that's as big a deal. I think if anything, it's playing just in unfamiliar places.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't played, our lower level played at Lincoln, but we haven't had a varsity football game at Lincoln. We haven't had a varsity football game at Macomb. We've played at Mahomet, so we're familiar there. But so we're going to two places where you're just not familiar with. The locker room, the walk to and from, that sort of stuff. But I think they'll be fine. We just got to make sure we handle this success the right way and come in hungry again on Monday.
Last thing, congratulations on a very successful military appreciation night.
Thank you. There's a lot of people that put in a lot of hours today. Our administration, WCIA was down here early because we were the game of the week, so they were here at 6 in the morning. And Mr. Roberts and Mr. Gillian and Mr. Woltman were all here, had donuts for the kids, and did a great job of getting the student body out here. It was a long day for them to be in that early, everybody in early today, and to have the story about the night and the class, graphic arts class, making the T-shirts and all that. Like, it is something to be very proud of, and super thankful that we got the coverage and the promotion. And you guys do a great job of promoting. Everybody does, but it's great to have somebody like that come in and get the promotion as well. So great night all the way around. I wish I had a number for you money wise what the DAV's getting, but hopefully at our next home game we'll be able to present that to them. And but yes, I appreciate it and appreciate all your guys' support and promotion of it. And heck, we're 3-0 on it. We might have it every week.
I like the sound of that. Hey, congratulations. Go enjoy this win.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hearts coach Brett Hefner. Hearts a winner 41-14 tonight. A good night here at Klosterman Field. Let's send it back to the studios, and we'll let Brian give us all the scores from around the area.